Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into something really cool. The idea of building a completely autonomous marketing team using AI agents. We're going to see how a digital workforce can crunch the data and cook up a full-blown marketing strategy all on its own.
So, if you're a marketer, you know this feeling all too well. On one side, you have what we call the noise, just this constant flood of social media metrics, performance data, and engagement spikes. And on the other, the void, that huge, paralyzing gap where a clear, smart strategy is supposed to be. It feels like a constant struggle just to connect those two worlds.
And it's this exact problem, this massive chasm between data and real action, that the system we're talking about today is built to solve. The whole point is to create a super solid bridge leading you from all that noisy data straight to a clear, strategic insight. Yeah, and the vision for this bridge, it has a pretty great name: Zero-Touch Strategic Intelligence. Just imagine a workflow that automatically goes out, grabs the data, figures out what it all means, and then actually formulates ready-to-go marketing plans, all without a human having to lift a finger. So, how in the world do you make that a reality? Well, it's not about one single giant piece of software. It's actually something way more interesting. An entire autonomous team of AI agents, each with a special job, all working together like a perfectly tuned machine. So let's meet the crew. This digital workforce has three key players. You've got the manager, who's basically the project lead, the quant, who is the data genius, and the creative, our marketing strategist. Each one of them plays a super important part in turning raw numbers into a winning playbook. Okay, let's start with the manager. Think of this one as the orchestrator, It's the agent that gets the ball rolling, hands out the assignments to the other agents, and then pulls everything together into the final report. It's the glue that holds the whole operation together. Next up, we have the quant. This is our data analyst. This agent is the one that really gets its hands dirty. It connects to all the different data sources, pulls in all those raw metrics, and cleans it all up into structured, easy-to-read reports. And finally, there's the creative, the marketing strategist. This agent is the real thinker. It takes those clean reports from the quant and uses some serious reasoning power. It doesn't just see numbers, it sees opportunities, and it comes up with specific marketing ideas that are totally backed by the data.
All right, so we've met the team. Now, let's pull back the curtain and see how this whole intelligence engine really works. How do these three agents actually work together? And what's the tech that makes it all hum?
This diagram really lays it all out perfectly. You see, it all starts with a trigger that kicks off the orchestrator. The orchestrator then tasks the data analyst. The analyst fetches the data and hands its report over to the strategist, who then generates the brilliant ideas and sends them back to the orchestrator to be compiled. It's a really elegant, seamless loop.
And this table here gets into the nitty-gritty. It shows you the exact handoffs between the agents, what each one needs to start its job, and what it passes on to the next one. For instance, the data analyst needs a task from the orchestrator, and its output is a detailed data report that goes straight to the strategist. It's all very precise and organized.
Now, the tech behind all this is super modern and really powerful. The whole thing is built in Python, using Google's Agent Development Kit. The brain, if you will, is Google's Vertex AI, running on those advanced Gemini models for the heavy-duty thinking. And it all sits on serverless compute with Cloud Run, which means it's super scalable and cost-effective.
Okay, so that's enough theory. Let's see how this AI team actually does in a real-world scenario. We're going to walk through a case study for a made-up business called Sweet Treats Bakery.
All right, first up, the quant agent gets to work. It pulls all the social media performance numbers for the bakery. And right away, a few things just jump off the page. You can see Instagram is absolutely crushing it on engagement and total likes. But then look at Facebook's click-through rate. That CTR is more than double what Instagram is getting. That's a huge deal. So now, the creative agent steps in. It takes that data and starts thinking strategically. And it comes to a really smart conclusion. These platforms have totally different jobs. Instagram is the awareness engine, right? It's perfect for beautiful photos and getting people excited about the brand. But Facebook, that's the conversion leader. It's the absolute best place to actually drive sales and get people to the website.
And this insight leads to a super clear three-step action plan. Number one, double down on those amazing high-quality visuals on Instagram to keep that engagement soaring. Number two, tweak the Facebook posts to be all about sales. Use Order Now buttons to take full advantage of that incredible click-through rate. And number three, the masterstroke. Create a cross-platform strategy where Instagram makes people crave the treats and Facebook gives them the easy way to buy.
So look, This is about way more than just getting some good marketing tips. The real game changer here, the autonomous advantage, is the unbelievable speed and efficiency this whole system brings to the table.
We're talking about a massive shift in how fast you can operate. The time it takes to get from raw data to a smart, strategic plan gets crushed down from days, maybe even weeks of a person digging through spreadsheets, to just a matter of minutes. This changes marketing from a slow, reactive process into a super-fast, proactive growth engine.
And remember, the final output here isn't just a dashboard or a chart that you still have to figure out. No, it's a fully drafted, ready-to-execute strategic plan delivered right to you. It completely erases that bottleneck between doing the analysis and actually taking action.
And that really brings us to the final powerful question. Just think about it for a second. What could your business do if your strategic marketing cycle wasn't weeks long, but minutes long? What becomes possible when your strategy can finally move at the speed of data itself?